What's up, everyone? Casey here,
Chase here.
and this is part 2 of the Pokemon Judgments, or Roasts, or whatever we're calling it. If you haven't checked out part 1, definitely do that, because we're starting straight in the middle of the first 150. Anyway, I guess let's just go right into it, starting with number 52, Pokemon's main villain, MEOWTH.
This is true. This is very true. MEOWTH. I like MEOWTH. I think it's plain and simple, not much to it, apart from, I guess, the piece of gold or coin on its head. It's about the most special thing it has going. It walks, I guess, too, rather than
It can walk, it can talk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it has the ability to learn to talk, apparently, too. So, but I like MEOWTH. Not much more to say than that, to be honest.
It's very meh. Like, it's not too interesting, it's not too good. I do want to know what happens if you rip the coin off, like if you're really desperate for money, if like a Meowth just went down the wrong alley and just someone just ripped the coin right off its head. What would happen? Is it just stuck there, skin deep, I guess, or is it like part of its skull? What is this, Chase? We need answers.
I would think that it would regrows back, and then you just have a never-ending supply of money.
At the expense of a pain of a poor cat.
We don't know if it hurts it. It could not hurt it.
It could just like, here, take my money, sir.
Yeah, just bling. Okay, here you go. Bling. Okay, here you go. Just like a little coin machine.
Oh dear God. All right. Well, what about its evolution, Persian?
It's a real cat. It loses the gold and gets a ruby, I think, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I think gold's more expensive than a ruby, though, so I think it devolves. It also can't walk anymore. I haven't heard Persian talk. This is a de-evolution.
This is it's regressing. This is bad. All right, so we just figured out the fault in this Pokemon.
Everything is wrong with it.
Its final form is actually Meowth, and Persian is, I guess, just when it's done trying to do anything and just wants to sleep all day.
Primal Meowth before it was trained into a house cat.
It regresses so hard. I never thought about it like that. It regresses so hard, Casey. That poor Meowth.
Yeah, fuck Persian. It's too pretentious, and it's worse than Meowth, which I guess...
Persian's a bitch. I'll say it. I'll say it. It'd be that mean cat that you own that wakes you up in the morning with its tongue across your nose, licking it, and then once you feed it, it just flips you off with its paw and walks away.
Fair enough. I have cats, and that's an accurate story of what having a cat is like. It happens to me all the time. It hurts my feelings. It's a bad how do you do in the morning. Next one, PSYDUCK. I don't know. It's not a psychic type, so its name is misleading. It is never in the mood for sex, which is another huge thumbs down for me.
Oh my God.
Because it always has a headache. It always has a headache, Chase.
I can't believe
Every single time you're in the mood, it has a headache.
Okay, so all PSYDUCK is missing then is the sweatpants.
Basically.
Once PSYDUCK puts on the sweatpants and gets that headache, you're on the couch tonight, bitch. I don't understand why it's not psychic, though, too. I've never understood why PSYDUCK isn't at least double typing as far as water psychic. Personally, it just makes sense.
And then we've got a Pokemon with another ruby on its forehead for some fucking reason. GOLDUCK. And it's not gold.
Hey, yeah. Has no gold, named GOLDUCK, but has a ruby. This time, though, there's no headache, no sweatpants.
True, and it does look... It actually looks pretty cool.
GOLDUCK is DTF.
Down to fuck and looking cool.
GOLDUCK looks like it would fuck shit up, though, too. I always like GOLDUCK. GOLDUCK's in the anime and everything, or I guess the show, it always is down to just fight everything. I remember GOLDUCK's always being ready to, like, fight you. They were always mad.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the design. It kind of looks like a swamp monster, sea monster.
I guess is a good way to put it too. For me, at least, it's sleek. I like GOLDUCK.
It's also lost some weight compared to the PSYDUCK, which is never down to fuck.
Lost its headache, lost its weight, turned blue, and apparently got rich. It acquired some currency.
All right. God damn it.
God damn it.
All right. All right. So Mankey. How do I? I'm just gonna say it this way. You can be a really big racist Pokemon trainer if you name your Mankey anything horrible, because it's a fucking monkey Pokemon that's always pissed. It's too easy. It's such a low-hanging fruit that the Mankey wouldn't even need to climb the tree to grab it.
Nice play on right there. That was pretty smooth on that Mankey kind of climbing the tree. Yeah, no, Mankey's one of those Pokemon definitely where it's super easy to do something stupid when you're, at whatever age, just like, so it's like naming your rival Dipshit, and you're like, Dipshit is here to fuck your shit up kind of scenario. So, just so you see the name all the time. Mankey overall, though, Mankey's pretty standard, solid. it's a monkey pig almost. So
with cat ears for some fucking reason.
yeah, with cat ears. So I would say
Neutral.
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 My overall consensus is neutral on a Mankey.
Well, you see, the thing is with Mankey is it's too easy to give it such a cool name, so it's getting
damn it.
it's getting the green light, getting the thumbs up, whatever the fuck we're calling it, this video.
It gets a ruby.
So with Primeape,
Again, it's easier.
it's even easier because it's got metal shackles around its arms and legs,
God, this
and
is
it's an
getting so
angry
bad.
ape. Oh god,
so
why
bad.
did you do this game for?
Primeape is that other bad. Jinx and Primeape should have a Pokemon where a Jinx and a Primeape got together and made a Pokemon.
It's just racial stereotype.
Yeah, and that's its name, is racial stereotype #1. That's his name. Yeah, no, those two are pretty bad when it comes to it. But again, Primeape to me is a simple design. It's a little bit more beefy Mankey, essentially, as well. That loses its tail too, I think.
Its skin also gets darker. I don't know if you noticed that part, Chase, but
Oh my god. All right, I feel like we need to get off Primeape just before things get bad.
things have already gotten as shitty as they usually do. So I guess Growlithe and Arcanine. Fun fact: if you name your Growlithe or Arcanine anything like Old Yeller, Old Dan, Little Ann, you know, where dogs have died and they faint in the fucking battle, it's super sad. You start to tear up.
Just to give some background on that, for Pokemon Go, Casey named all of his Growlithes after these dogs. So he had one of every. He Googled more names once he ran out of ones that we knew.
Marley and Me. Marley and Me was good.
Oh my
Another
God.
good one.
Yeah, no, that's. I'm gonna be crying my life away now. But yeah, no, that's pretty bad. But I like Growlithe. It's also fire type, which is I think my favorite type, to be honest, just because I like fire.
And Arcanine is just basically bigger Growlithe.
Arcanine's fucking awesome. Arcanine's also what, pseudo legendary too, right?
I don't fucking know.
I think it was supposed to be a legendary, or I think in the show it's considered a legendary because it's so rare. I think there's not many. There's more than one, so it's not, you know, legendary to its to its core.
Doesn't like every fucking Officer Jenny have a Growlithe though? So I mean, they could easily get an Arcanine, Firestone.
Apparently, Arcanines are just rare. Like they're overall, and I know in the game too, they're really good because all their stats starting off are really high.
But Gary has an Arcanine,
So-
Chase.
Gary's a bitch. So it's.
All right. Well,
I think as we discussed in the last one too, Gary has a fucking car and he's like what, 14? Younger than that? Fuck Gary.
God damn it. But yeah, both these Pokemon are pretty cool.
I like both. I've always liked Arcanine, so I like both.
What about Poliswag?
Poliswag? I don't. To be honest, these are all like really simple designs.
Oh yes.
I mean, it's
this
a tadpole.
This is the dry spot of this 3-part series.
This is a tadpole.
Yeah, but it's a cute tadpole.
That's true. Okay, fine. +5 for cuteness then.
I heard
guess
that.
we'll go with.
You know that pink thing? You think it's its nose? It's actually its mouth.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not its mouth. You're just saying that because it looks like a mouth. So it's one of those once you've seen it, you can't unsee it kind of scenarios.
It's a mouth. If you ever look at the show, it shoots water out of that orifice. It doesn't just blow its nose at you.
It's a nose. I'm looking at it as a nose.
No, it's a
Don't
mouth.
ruin me. Don't ruin me. It's you out of your mind. It's a nose, or it's a nose.
All right.
I like Poliwag though. Poliwag's cool. I enjoy Poliwag.
What about Poliwhirl?
Poliwhirl was when I like Poliwhirl a lot. I think Poliwhirl's cool. It reminds me, you know the show Monsters, where the one holds his eyes with his hands above his head.
Yeah.
I feel like if it could hold its eyes, it would look just like that show Monsters. It was like a Nickelodeon show.
With its stupid fucking white gloves. Fuck Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl's garbage.
I like Poliwhirl, but I think Poliwrath is cooler. Personally.
Where do the water attacks come from, Chase?
With Poliwhirl or Poliwrath?
Yeah.
Both,
Poliwhirl.
actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. Its eyes.
It just cries at you. Super fucking.
Well, in the show, it actually shoots it out of the center of the little swirl. It shoots it out of the center.
That's because the animators are fucking lazy.
Probably, yeah, but because it uses confusion all the time, from what I remember. So I feel like it would be
It has
psychic.
hypnosis, doesn't have confusion.
Well,
Because I'm guessing it just cartwheels in front of you very fast.
It just
so the
spins
stomach
around
spins.
constantly. It's like super spin, so the whole time it's just rolling around whatever Pokemon it's fighting. Everyone's just getting dizzy as fuck, and then it just.
And then they fall asleep because it's hypnosis.
But it's also fighting type, and ew.
Poliwrath is fighting type. Poliwhirl is plain
Poliwrath, yeah.
boring water type, and
I'm kind of clumping them together because they look the same. Poliwrath is just a more pissed off Poliwhirl.
basically they're both.
Poliwrath is Poliwhirl on steroids.
Oh, but did you know that Poliwrath in the Poké Rap, it actually shows a picture of a Poliwhirl.
What's with you and knowing the Poké Rap so well? Like, way too well.
I edited with it last video, so I know everything now.
If you need the inside scoop on the Poké Rap, Casey's got you covered.
I know all the fun facts about the Poké Rap. I dedicated my life to this research.
God damn it. Yeah, no, it's just it's a more pissed off Poliwhirl. That's really what it is to me.
So boring is what it is.
I still like him though. Poliwag
It's a
is
fighting type,
adorable,
Chase.
but I know. Okay, fine. I half like it then because it's also water type.
All right, so fuck Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. I'm still fucking both.
Oh my god. But next up we have Abra, and I think Abra's awesome actually. Apart from fucking teleporting every time.
Catching Abra is a bitch.
Catching Abra is the worst, and anything too, because if it breaks free, it's gone.
According to Wikipedia, so you know it's reliable, Abra's name in Japanese is Casey, so I feel like I have to like him. Casey's got to stick together.
Cause spirit animal Casey gets an Abra.
If I had to have a spirit animal that just runs away at any sign of danger, go for it.
That's actually your spirit animal is safe.
It's safe and very scared. It is a fraidy cat. And it is a fucking cat.
I've been in this stupid fucking debate before so many times.
What else could it be if it's not a cat?
Like a mouse.
Mouse have round ears, not pointy cat ears.
It's a mouse cat.
It doesn't even make any sense. Alright, moving on. Abra evolves, and when it evolves, it gets very hungry. So it needs a spoon with it all the times. Because it's not a fucking animal. Even though it is a cat, it uses silverware like an adult. It also grows a mustache.
And a big-ass tail. And a crazy, extravagant mustache. And a red dot on its forehead.
I think it's a star.
Oh, or a star.
Because it praises Satan on a daily basis. Fuck it, Kadabra's an amazing Pokemon. Everything I've said about it, it uses silverware, it's a Satan worshiper, it has a dope fucking mustache.
Alright, Casey, praise be Satan, Kadabra. It's praise be Kadabra. I like Kadabra. No, I like Kadabra. Kadabra's cool. I think in the show, too, it's always bends its one spoon just to fuck with people.
But then, when Kadabra evolves, it gets really fucking hungry because it grabs another spoon out of...
It gets 2 spoons.
It gets 1 more spoon, so it has 2 total.
And loses its fat-ass tail. I don't know why.
And gets a doper mustache. I mean, if you think about it, it needs a lot of calories to maintain its diet. I mean, it has an IQ of like 4,000 or something stupid like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of processing power. It needs some calories to maintain that.
That's why it becomes so skinny.
Basically.
It's to all that thinking. And just to mention, too, it has a mega evolution, and when it mega evolves, it has like 12 spoons at its disposal floating around it. So, Alakazam is ready for some fucking Ben & Jerry's. Like 12 of them at the same time.
Ben & Jerry's, cereal, pudding, any other food you eat with spoons?
Yeah,
yogurt?
any spoon-needed
Soup?
food, you'd be good.
Alright, Chase. What do you think of Machop? I'm not even going to give you the chance.
It's fighting type, so I'm already triggered. That's basically it for that, but...
Hold on. You gotta tell everyone why you're triggered out of fighting types.
Okay, I am triggered for fighting types because with the fighting type... So, the starters for Pokemon, I am a massive, as I've said earlier, I like fire type the best, so I always pick the fire starters. Now, for those that haven't played Pokemon, I think 3 out of the last 4 games that have come out that have been new, we've had a fire fighting starter in each one. Fuck that noise. I hate that. The first one was cool. The second 2, get the fuck out of here. I need some new typings because I'm so sick of it now. All the other Pokemon get new typings or just one standard typing. But fuck fighting. I hate fighting so much. I immediately triggered every time I see fighting type Pokemon.
Poor Machop.
But I still like Machop. I
like
it's
Machop
adorable.
too.
It's adorable. I like Machop though because Machop looks like a little kid. And it looks like it's just like, yeah, I want to be big and strong one day and save
And then he becomes
everything.
big and strong one day when he becomes Machoke.
He does. And he also gets purple.
And he also gets a belt.
He wins a wrestling match.
Basically, I don't know. I don't know. Machoke's pretty cool.
Machoke to me is also an angsty teen though. And it also likes to be a total bro and pose on one knee and flex with one arm.
Oh, that is true. Okay, yeah, fuck Machoke just for that. It also has, I don't know if you noticed it has stretch marks on its arms. From, I
Is
guess,
it really?
look at the fucking red lines on its
Oh,
arms.
those are stretch marks?
Well, what else could they be?
This is true. I figured they were just really brutal cuts that never healed.
Why? Mine is still more logical. I just thought they were cuts that just never healed until they evolved.
Hey,
There's
it's Pokemon. We don't know.
open wounds forever, infected.
Dude, Pokemon. Like, anything's possible.
I guess because when Machoke gets out of its angsty teen phase, I guess its muscles become another set of arms. I don't know how else to describe it. It becomes so ripped that just the muscles becomes a separate functioning.
2 arms aren't enough. Must get more swole. Grows out 2 more arms, they're like baby arms, so he has really two big ass ripped arms and then 2 total scrawny arms, so he gets to relive his own montage again.
I mean, it makes sense because he's trying to pose, showing off these big arms. He's showing off the main arm biceps to hide the little arms on his back that he grew that he's self-conscious about.
Machamp also gets an even better belt.
Does he?
Oh yeah, it's the champion.
Yeah. What about Bellsprout?
It's a plant.
It is a plant. We've got that out of the way. But it has great dance moves, Chase.
Oh my god. Why?
Because it's amazing. It just knows how to dance.
Bellsprout is highly inappropriate for different reasons than Mankey.
And the shape of the mouth, Chase.
That's why I'm saying it's inappropriate.
All right, we're moving on to I guess it danced so hard that its body combusted, so there's not much left of it anymore.
Apart from the stem.
It's nothing more than a stem. So its dreams of dancing are over. It's absolutely crushed by this.
It tore its ACL, and now
its dreams of dancing are over, Chase. So WEEPINBELL has to resort to prostitution.
Oh my god, you are rolling with this. This is getting so bad. Its mouth had to get bigger for job necessities.
Of course, I mean,
got to pay those bills.
The worst part, though, Chase, is it's in its angsty teen phase.
Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh my, WEEPINBELL is the
Why do you
slut.
think it's called WEEPINBELL, Chase? Because every night it cries itself to sleep.
This is getting horrible. This is getting so bad. Does WEEPINBELL have a tongue?
Yeah, it does. It needs to have a tongue, Chase. It couldn't have a job if it didn't have a tongue.
Oh my god, not true. That just changes up the game.
God damn it.
This is getting really bad.
Alright, so WEEPINBELL is amazing. That's all I have to say.
Poor WEEPINBELL in high school. Poor thing.
Alright,
Does it really get much better, though, after high school? With VICTREEBEL? Or VICTREEBEL?
I don't know. Maybe.
It at least, okay, it's a little bit more decent. It tries to cover up its mouth.
It is a victory bell. It has grown up and learned from its harsh life when it was a young adult. It turned over a new leaf, and that was the worst pun of my life. That's all. That's it for the video, everybody.
Holy
Goodbye.
fuck, that was painful. That one was... Wow, that one physically hurt me. That caused an eye movement naturally that I don't just do. All right, I'm gonna go check myself into the doctor's office. That was so fucking bad. Oh my god, fuck that. Jesus. Okay, yes, the new leaf has been turned. Oh, I think I just developed something saying that.
I just got cancer from that pun.
That pun is... Oh, if you love puns, you just became a god. And it's... Yes, VICTREEBEL turned over a new leaf and is now standing on its previous head. I can't say anything without thinking of anything bad now because of this fucking Pokemon. It's all dirty. It's all dirty. It has leaves for hands.
I mean, it had leaves for hands before. Yeah, but I guess it flipped upside down.
I guess confirmed all 3 of these evolutions are awesome for highly inappropriate reasons. Therefore, Bellsprout to VICTREEBEL is the
new reigning champ of I will always catch it for some really stupid reason.
Prostitute of the Pokemon world.
That isn't Ditto.
True. Ooh, Ditto. Dirty. All right. I don't even know what to fucking say. I'm not even sure what to say, to be honest.
Tentacool, the Zubat of the sea, but it's not a Zubat, so it can go fuck itself.
Yeah, no, Tentacool. I hate seeing them.
Tentacools can blow me. I hate them. I hate them.
That's
with passion.
WEEPINBELL's job.
They're Zubat, but not as cool. So they're just fucking annoying. So literally the worst.
Yeah, no, I just hate being. They are the reason I hate swimming or using surf in the Pokemon games.
They're the reasons I don't go to public pools or to the beach or anywhere outside. I don't want to encounter a Tentacool.
I'm gonna carry just a big giant stuffed Tentacool with me every time we go anywhere with water. And before you get in, I'm just gonna lob it in the water, just so when you get in, it just.
I'm just gonna run away.
God damn it! Do we care about Tentacruel then? I guess.
No, fuck Tentacruel.
I actually think Tentacruel looks cool. Tentacruel is like.
I mean, it looks cooler, but it's not Tentacooler or Tentacool enough.
Oh my god! Oh, we are going on a streak. If you don't have a pun, the next Pokemon that develops a fucking disease for me, I swear to God, I wouldn't be disappointed in you, Casey. To be honest, there's not much more to say about Tentacruel. It looks slightly cooler than Tentacool. It's still fucking annoying to see in the ocean. I mean, I guess then we move on to Zubat Part 2 of the land.
What? I feel like I could never find a Geodude.
Oh god, I find Geodudes everywhere. I'm like, you stupid fucking rock. If I could skip you across the water, I would. Get off my face.
But he's so cool looking. He's just a rock with arms and fists.
Yeah, but its final form is also a bitch to evolve.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. Geodude is cool. I think Geodude is dope.
Yeah. It's
Nah.
It's okay.
Not feeling it, Chase?
It's okay. I'm so sick of seeing Geodudes.
What about Gravelers?
Slightly better Geodude.
Slightly better Geodude. I will tell you this, fuck Gravelers.
Gravelers saw a Machamp and wanted to become a Machamp, but couldn't.
But couldn't.
Because it's a rock.
Because I don't think it looks nearly as cool as Geodude. Plus, if you ever had to grind in a cave in like one era of Pokemon, when it had fucking Sturdy as its ability, then you know my pain. Because if you ever had to grind there, let me recap what I had to endure. Encounter a Graveler. You're training a weak-ish Pokemon. Still, it's enough to take out a Graveler, you think. But it has Sturdy, so your water attack doesn't KO it in one hit, and then it uses self-destruct and kills you.
This is very true. This is
fuck Graveler. Graveler can burn in hell, and it would not be very effective because it's a rock type.
It looks like a meatball.
Oh my god, it so does.
Like if Graveler went trick-or-treating, it would just throw spaghetti on itself and have a costume.
It would hang out with a Tangela.
Ooh, hey, nice job. That would work. That would work.
They're the ultimate power couple. But Graveler can still go straight to hell. The ultimate trick-or-treat power couple for spaghetti.
So with your Graveler hatred, it gets even more hatred with evolving it, because like Alakazam and Machamp, you have to fucking trade it to evolve into a Golem. Now, personally, I actually like Golem. I don't really know why.
I don't know why. Golem sucks.
I don't care for the other two that much, but I like Golem. I think Golem looks hilarious too, because the placement of its head makes no sense with proportion of its body. It's like Igor. It
is hunchbacked as fuck, that is for sure.
Yeah.
But like, I don't understand how Game Freak is like, alright, we got a rock with arms. We got a rock with another set of arms. It's more bouldery, though. And then we've got a turtle rock. Wait, huh? Wait, why is it it's like a giant turtle. It grew skin and claws somehow? I don't understand this Pokemon. Why? What process? How? Just how? What about Ponyta?
Yes, I like Ponyta. To be honest. Oh, it's also one of those Pokemon, by the way, where pronunciation is different for almost every person. Because there's Ponyta, and I think there's one other one that I'm missing. When people say Ponyta, it like, I kind of wince a little bit.
He was like, you're one of those people, eh?
Like, if you walk up to me and you're like, dude, I love Ponyta, I instantly judge you. I will instantly, like, you could have just, beforehand and telling me that, you could have just had the cure for cancer. But I will think slightly less of you for telling me Ponyta is your favorite Pokemon. It's Ponyta, god damn it. It's supposed to be a pony. That's the point. It's a pony.
Do you know what's even better than a Ponyta, Chase?
Oh god, what?
A shiny Ponyta.
Ponyta has an actually really, I think that's really, it has a cool shiny.
It is, and it has a great video about someone finding a shiny
Oh my
Ponyta.
God, yeah, yes, this is true.
I'll link it in the description for sure. But if you have no idea what we're talking about,
take some time. Take some
time.
If you want to
check it out and realize that Chase and I are much less cool than that guy.
Oh yeah, no, that person he is my spirit animal. that is what that comes down to.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Rapidash, personally.
I love Rapidash.
I don't understand how the evolution came to be.
Just gets bigger and more flames?
No. Like, I always thought that Ponyta would evolve into a hot glue gun or something, or the likes, when it evolves.
Casey, why? I don't have anything to say right now to you. It's just why. So Casey wants Ponyta to turn into a friggin' glue gun. Do you actually like Rapidash though?
No.
Apart from that,
Ponyta's cooler.
Really? I like Rapidash a lot better. I think Rapidash is way cooler. I mean, more fire. What's wrong with more fire? And doesn't it become a unicorn, actually?
It does. Should have become hot. It should have become a flaming bottle of glue or something. I don't know.
Just Elmer's glue. Just
on
a
fire.
bottle of Elmer's glue on fire.
What about Slowpoke?
Its name, as its name implies, Slowpoke is slow as fuck. And it's also a great humor Pokemon, actually. Like, every time I see a Slowpoke involved in something not Pokemon related or not about Pokemon, it's typically a picture on the internet using to describe someone else being slow as fuck, or...
Are you saying you like it because of memes, Chase?
Maybe. I think it's funny. I actually think that one's pretty funny, to be honest.
God damn it.
I know that hurts you, but I actually think that's pretty funny.
I like Slowpoke because he's chill as fuck.
This is true. Slowpoke gets high as fuck, I think is what we should say.
Oh, he should be a fire type because he's blazing it for sure.
Yeah. God, oh.
I actually heard that Slowpoke, the reason it's so like spacey is because it's so smart. It's like predicting other realities or seeing into other realities.
I've heard that too, actually.
So I mean, like, shit.
Slowpoke knows it before it's even gonna happen.
I know, right? Slowpoke knows his stuff.
He has to smoke bowls just to bring himself back down to our reality.
I know. And then there's SLOWBRO. And he's even more of a homie because bro is in his name.
This is true.
He is standing up and he's got
a thing on his tail.
Honestly, Slowpoke looks like he is like he's a character in a horror film because he just looks blissfully unaware of the monstrosity that's behind him that's just about to devour him whole.
So yeah, this is true. Both of them look like that. Fuck it. No, both of them look like that.
Yeah, but this one actually has a monster behind it eating it.
In the movie, okay, in Friday the 13th, Slowpoke is that character that Jason kills first and is the easiest to kill. Because it's just walking around like, oh, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up? And then just machete to the face. That's what happens. Poor Slowpoke and SLOWBRO. So unaware.
Alright, what about Swagnemite?
Swagnemite. I like Swagnemite.
I do too. It was back when Game Freak could design electric types without ripping off Pikachu. So
it's true.
It's cool.
And it's simple. I mean, Magnemite, it's just magnets. Super simple, makes sense with its name, does what it needs to do. I enjoy it. I like Magnemite. I think when I see them, I typically catch a Magnemite and I'll use it too.
Yeah, Steel electric type is pretty good.
So, I like that one. And then Magneton, it's just 3 Magnemites.
It's the Doug trio.
Yeah, I was gonna say Magnemite and Magneton are the Doug trio of electrics. Basically,
they're not as cool because they don't have as much mystery to them. But that was Game Freak's. They're like, I don't know how the fuck we evolve this. Just add 2 more of them. They just gave up.
Doug trio was such a hit. We just gotta copy it.
I know exactly, and well, it didn't live up to Doug trio because let's be honest, nothing could. But it's all right. It's a Magneton.
But going from I think in my opinion, coolness that is Magneton, we get into Farfetched, and I can't. I mean,
it is garbage. It is garbage in every way, shape, and form.
Fuck Farfetch'd. Fuck Farfetch'd. And it doesn't even evolve. And then we go from that normal flying to DODUO.
To another normal flying, and it doesn't even have wings. Yeah. DODUO was awful.
Let's just clump them. DODUO and Dodrio. Normal flying, both of them. Lax wings on both of them. Dodrio has...
I would like they're both bad, but I will say I'd love to see Dodrio get like a mega evolution where it's just a ball with heads coming out of it, like a bird hydra. Like I feel like that actually be kind of cool.
Like so just a ball with 3 heads?
No, it has like 100 heads.
That'd actually be
And
brutal.
one of them's a WEEPINBELL face.
Oh my god, why? WEEPINBELL will be in everything now.
Well, I mean, it's Clarence. Come on.
Casey. God damn it, Casey.
All right, moving
Yes,
on.
Moving on.
Seal.
Adorable as fuck.
Really?
Goofy as fuck, sorry. Seal is class clown. Look at that face. Look at its tongue.
I don't like Seal.
I like Seal.
I don't like Seal.
I like Seal.
Seal can go straight to hell, and then Dugong can also go straight to hell.
I don't...
It is cuter, I will say that, but I hate playing against it because its type of water ice is bullshit. I don't like water ice.
I like Dugong. I like the way it looks. I enjoy it. I hate fighting against it too because, as I said earlier, I always pick the fire types. So those water moves come in clutch. But I like Dugong. I think it's simple. Like Seal is simple, except it just has a big ass tongue. But they're simple but effective.
What about Grimer?
I like Grimer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Grimer's cool. Grimer's done some drugs in its life, but Grimer's chill.
I don't have a good experience with Grimer, and it sucks. Mr. Clean could kick its ass.
This is true. Mr. Clean would. They need a Mr. Clean Pokemon.
We need a Mr. Clean Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Stat.
Yes, that would be great.
What about Muck?
I like Muck. Muck looks like it fucks shit up too. Muck looks like it doesn't take any shit from anyone. And if you were like, you look fucking stupid, he'd be like, all right, acid. And just
acid.
Just destroy everything you've ever loved. Muck is also a dick. Muck is the leader of a gang.
Is he?
Oh, look at that face.
But I remember Muck from the anime because Ash had a Muck, and
That's right, he did.
it destroyed one person's dreams single-handedly. I think it was against a Bellsprout because Bellsprout's in fucking everything in this episode.
God damn it.
This Bellsprout was tearing Ash's team apart, and then Muck comes in and just destroys it easily because it doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, Muck don't give a fuck.
Thumbs up. A million.
A million.
A million.
Muck is top tier. That's what we just talked about. And then Muck goes into Shelder. I like Shelder. I actually think Shelder's cool. And it's kind of weird because what does it look like underneath that?
It's a Ghastly.
I agree with you. But I was gonna wait till we got there, to be honest. But so then we'll just clump the Shelder to Gengar thing, in my opinion. Then
all 5 of them? Are you kidding me?
I think personally, Shelder. I think Gengar should have that whole series should be 5 evolutions, or 4. Sorry, 4 evolutions with 5 Pokemon. Because Shelder is the youngest form inside of its little, clamshell, basically, and then it goes into
and it is adorable. It is cheeky as fuck, sticking its tongue at you. It has no respect.
No.
All the disrespect.
All the disrespect. And then there's Cloyster, who's kind of like, I just spray painted your house. Fuck you, haha. Kind of look to it.
It also looks like a vagina, though.
All right, plus 10 for dirtiness. And Shelder's a water type. Cloyster's a water ice type. And then if they kept him, going, it would just do that total shift of going from water ice to ghost poison of Ghastly.
That would make no sense.
I know, it doesn't, because they're not supposed to be connected together, but in my opinion, they should be, because it looks like that. You don't see the Shelder, you don't see the Cloyster's face, then you see Ghastly. Ghastly looks like it would be inside Cloyster, but just loses the shell, because it's like, I don't need it anymore, I'm a badass now. And then Ghastly would go to Haunter, where it kind of, takes shape a little bit, now it's got hands, and then you go from Haunter to Gengar. Gengar is a lot of people's favorite Pokemon, too. I do know a lot of people that really, really, really like Gengar. And it's able to stand, it's got little, fur needles on its back, and it's got Satan eyes with a scary smile.
All 5 of the Pokemon you just mentioned are really cool. Gengar is another bitch to evolve, but it's worth it when you do.
True. I like both. I think they all should be part of their own evolution chain, though, personally. I think when they were making Cloyster, or making Ghastly, the person who was drawing it thought that Ghastly was supposed to be the evolution of Cloyster, but then they were like, no, that's not how it's supposed to be. These are different.
And he's like,
and he was like, well,
fuck.
shit. Okay, then it's its own thing.
All right, what about Onyx, the
Rock Snake.
hard, long rock snake?
We are going for that rating right
My
now.
mind,
We're working for that.
Bellsprout and Weeping Bell have ruined my mind for this entire video. I can't go back for a while.
God damn it. All right, well, the Rock Snake Onyx, I like Onyx. Though, I do have a little bit of PTSD from Onyx because, as I said, picking Fire type in the first game, your first gym leader that you had to beat was a Rock user, and Fire is ass against Rock.
I'll use my trusty frying pan as a drying pan.
So, yeah, no, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Onyx for that reason. But then when I see an Onyx normally, I'm like, I need to catch them all. I need to catch all the Onyx. Because, how would you pluralize that? Onyxes? Onyxi? How do you...
I think Onyx and Onyx. I think Onyx is the plural of
Onyx.
Onyx.
That's what I think too. So that's I'm just making sure that we were in the same boat for this. So.
All right, what about the Rapist duo? I don't know how else to describe them. Drowsy and Hypno are fucked.
The Hypno duo?
The Hypno. Oh, great. I heard because that works because they're like Hypno. It's like that's the best pun I've heard forever.
Forever.
Bro, Hypno.
God damn it. Oh my god.
But yeah, these Pokemon are just dark. If you read their Pokédex entries, they like steal children. They're awful and they're not even designed that cool. So
I don't like Drowsy. I think Drowsy's design is not that cool. I actually like Hypno's design, to be honest. In which one was it? I think in Pokemon Emerald, I actually carried a Hypno with me for the entire game. I don't know why, but I really liked having the Hypno. It came in clutch a lot of the times, to be honest, that I needed it to. And I think it's, appearance-wise, it looks kind of cool. So, but Drowsy can go fuck itself.
I think both of them can go fuck themselves. What about Krabby and Kingler? We'll put them together.
Yeah,
they're basically
the same thing, just slightly bigger. Don't care for either of them. It's as simple as that.
I would keep a Krabby or a Kingler. Kingler's probably better with me on all times if Pokemon was real, and if I ever got really, really hungry or need a special occasion.
So you would keep it just to fucking
fine dining
eat it.
right next to you.
If the Krabby or Kingler could talk to you as well, and you're like, why do you always have sauce on you? You never know when you need sauce. And then the day comes when it finds out why you have the sauce.
Oh, it wouldn't even know. It would just be attacked by a huge boiling pot of water.
That's so depressing to think about, though, too, at the same time. Like, if it's been with you for so long and it feels this strong bond, and then you just put it in a pot and cook it.
It's the backup food supply, Chase. Backup fine dining food supply at that.
Oh, God, that's depressing. That poor unsuspecting Krabby or Kingler thinks it's found its lifelong friend. Really, it's just a...
Yep. Nope.
All right, the next one is Pokeball. Voltorb.
Angry Pokeball.
Angry Pokeball.
I mean, a lot of people give Voltorb shit, but I think Voltorb's kind of cool because it's not one of those shit Game Freak can't make an electric type Pokemon.
To be fair, it's a more of a can't make a Pokemon because they just looked at a Pokeball and were like, fuck it, let's do it live.
Basically, and I respect that laziness and balls.
That's like laziness at its finest. Like, just looking at it and going, I got an idea, and you just draw little eyes on it and give it, some expression with eyebrows, and you're like, fucking gold. This is a gold mine. I'm with you though. I like Voltorb, to be honest. I've always thought they were pretty cool, or it was pretty cool. And then when it evolves into an Electrode, which is slightly more happily angry.
Okay, first of all, I love Electrode. Electrode is by far the biggest dick of this generation, I think. Even bigger than Onix. Because Electrode, he's got the biggest shit-eating grin on his face out of any Pokemon in this generation. Because he's just like, attack me. I'm going to explode anyway. I dare you. I fucking dare you. You're going to lose that Pokemon in an instant because I'm really fast, too.
It's so true. I was going to say it, too, but I was hoping you'd say it, too. Okay, so you always would spawn in, especially now with the new Pokemon, they have animations when you spawn into battle, too. They're not just stuck, in that one spot. So when you spawn in on them now, they're just this fucking ball that's like rolling around. And Electrode looks like a psychopath, just rolling around with this shitting grin. And it's straight up, you could just picture in his mind, like, attack me, fucker, attack me. I'm gonna kill everything you love. I'm gonna blow everything you up, or everything you love up into 800 million pieces. Because the only move I have 4 slots for abilities, but all 4 are self-destruct. And it's just like...
An explosion.
Its sole purpose in life is just to fucking blow up and kill everything.
It is the Samsung Galaxy Note Samsung 7 Note, I don't even know. The Samsung 7 Note of the generation before that phone even existed.
This is
before
true.
cell phones were even a thing.
This is very true. Electrode, both of them are awesome. Electrode is way better just for that shit-eating grin. Just for the shit-eating grin alone, miles better. And also, the look of it is just a Voltorb on its, basically on the bottom.
It turned that frown upside down.
Literally.
All right, well, that's it for part 2 of the worst video series ever.
This one was a little more tame though. This one was more dirty than the last one, but a little bit more tame overall, I feel like.
Yeah, well, this part of the generation is actually a lot more boring, I think. I mean, designs are super simple. There's nothing too, like, controversial, like the starters, for instance.
Oh, yeah, no, a lot of these are very, you either like them or you don't.
But anyway, we will do part 3, at the very least, sometime down the road. We don't fucking know. We have other things to do. But if you disagree with any of us, just leave us in the comments. And if you can actually change our minds, we'll say it in the next video. No one changed our minds.
Yeah, no, we just got one comment about how they were mad about Bulbasaur being shit on.
Yeah, but that person deserved it in every way, shape, or form. Alright, we'll see you guys later.
Alright, take it easy, guys.